Hey babes, so this is a video I've been so excited to film for a long periodically time. I have built my collection brick by brick, and this video is specifically for us girls, specifically us Black women. I am featuring in this video today all Black women products. I've specifically made sure I've had all the products I need, or hopefully I got all the products I need. But each individual product I use today will be specifically made by a Black woman. At least that's what I intended to do. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting off, of course, my prep will be done by Miss Danessa Myricks. She has paved the way. She's made some awesome products that I've been using all last year, and it's only right that I continue to use it this year. So I'm starting off with my Universal Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. I used this quite a bit last year and I absolutely love it. It nourishes my skin, but it holds and works well with all my other products. And yeah, she's just that girl. Love the way this makes my skin feels, and love the way all my other products sit and interact with this. So this is what we're starting with. I usually put this all over my face. And not only do I have the universal one, I also do have the color one. I think I have it in a 9.5, but I typically tend to gravitate to my universal one. Moving right along, I do pair it with the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum, and I typically only use a couple of drops, and I usually focus that more so in my T-zone, more specifically my nose, because that's where I start to look really oily when I wear my makeup. A little bit in my cheek area, avoiding my under eyes, because I do need to stay moisturized in that area, mostly my nose, a little bit on my forehead. Next, we're going on with foundation, and this is with Wyn Beauty, which was made by Miss Serena Williams, extraordinary Black woman, of course. Plays tennis, been doing her thing, and I'm not sure what's going on with this company. You know, we've heard mixed things about whether she was still in or out of business. I hope things continue to flourish for this business. I know that they were in Ulta. Now they're no longer in Ulta. I don't know if they're still doing products online or not. But I know when I got the products for the first time, they were actually all on a very discounted sale. And I find that the products are actually really good. So this foundation, the first time I wore it, I was like, man, this is actually really, really good stuff. I actually was able to get a lot of the lip products, cheek products as well. So yeah, the foundation wears well. They had a good color range. I haven't heard anything about any new products, so I really wonder what's going on or what we'll make of that company. But nonetheless, another strong, great woman, another great product. I feel like this may be my summer shade. I think I did get this in the summertime, so that's okay though. We're gonna make sure this is well blended with my concealers. We will be a-okay. Always make it do what it do. All right, so our next product is actually going to be my contour, which is by Miss Jordana Ticia. Now, we started off on a rocky start, but that's okay because I absolutely love this product. It comes with the cream on the top and the powder on the bottom, so definitely a 2-in-1. Absolutely love this product. It works fantastic. She's actually overseas, and so I'm gonna dab my brush in this and work this into my face. It blends out so well. And I take this around my perimeter. Like I said, I had some issues when I was ordering, so I don't know, we shall see, because I absolutely love this product. She is one of the only people I've seen that has the color range that she has for both cream and powder contours. A lot of companies aren't making cream and powder for the dark skinned girlies. You know, some companies are definitely doing cream, but we need something to go over that cream that's dark enough, and that's where part of the problem is. So if they can get their customer service and their shipping situation together, they'd be unstoppable. And put a little bit on my nose, so when it's time to contour, I'll be all set there. Perfect. And we're going to come back to this for that powder, obviously. We have a couple of concealers. Of course, we all know Fenty, which is Rihanna. And then we have LYS, who is a wonderful lady named Tisha Thompson. And we're going to do a combination of these two for my entire face. First, for the majority of my areas, we're going to do this closer to my skin tone-ish kind of color. This is Fenty 450N. I'm going to do a little bit of this on my chin, underneath here, this little area here, and on my forehead, right under my eyes. We're going to do right here with Fenty's 400N. I'm going to spray this. I like to spray my cream products as well. That helps them to settle in nicely with another Black owner. This is Scratch by Cat. This is her Set in Place Super Stay Setting Spray. Actually, I have her sealant as well. The owner's name is Cat. She is Black owned as well. Woman doing big things. And we're actually going to see another product I'm going to be using by her. Her eyeshadows, absolutely stunning. Go ahead and blend out my concealer. And I like to use a brush because I keep most of that coverage instead of a sponge, where I would lose most of that coverage. Now, sometimes I'll go back in with a powder puff or a sponge to blend in some of those lines after the fact, but I don't want to lose most of my product. And take a little bit of this LYS in the color TN3. Right there in that inner corner. Then I'm going to take DN3 by LYS. And take just that right down the bridge of my nose, and I like it this one because it has the thinnest applicator. With our Kaiyaa Cosmetics, and this again is another Black owned company, and I believe she is based out of Canada. And I just talked about her in a previous video. Where this is like supposed to be waterproof, tear proof, everything proof. And this is in the color Biscuit. I'm gonna take a powder puff. set my under eyes. And down the bridge of my nose, forehead, anywhere I put that concealer. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and set with Fenty Mocha. Really quick, I'm gonna dust off my face, settle in some of these powders. I'm gonna go back to the Jordana palette and I'm gonna use the powder contour in this palette. So go ahead and contour. And I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Deep Dark Bronze palette to bronze. Then I'm gonna go in with Oliva's palette. I've talked about this palette as well. It's her Bold and Vibrant Blush palette. Has so many pretty colors. And I'm gonna focus in on some of this red. Love how the colors in this palette are just so vibrant. Now, of course, I didn't forget about my eyes, so I'm going in with this Scratch by Cat palette. I have some of her eyeshadow base, and this is in the color Mocha. I want to put some of that on my eyes to prep my. Now we're gonna go in with that color. Oh yes. Her colors are so dark, you can't even see. I don't want to lose that red. And of course, you know, a look incomplete unless I break up my Lightwear 6 palette by Danessa. Bronzy color right here. I'm just going to use my fingers. Tap that on the lid. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Danessa's going to do it every time, every time, every time. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I am going to pop on just a regular blush, but I am going to use the glue from Kaiyaa Cosmetics, which is the same company as the powder. That's also supposed to be like tear-proof, waterproof, all of that jazz. So give me a moment. I struggle with lashes. It's not my forte. Whew, second one off. All right, and for lips, we're gonna go in with Miss Marviano and Espresso Martini. the long wear lip liner. Absolutely love it. It's just a perfect dark brown. Love that. I already have my backups to the backup. And then we have the lip balm, which is black owned as well, and it's really pretty red. And try to lighten up that middle bit. We're going to take a little bit of Glamlite lip gloss, which I believe she's black on, and just try to add that to the center. And I even have a Marviano lip gloss that we can dab just a tiny bit over it. And there we have it. We have an all black woman combo, and I'm absolutely loving it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little chaotic at times, but absolutely love it. The look came together, and I hope you guys shop with some of these ladies, have it in your collection. We can all support each other, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.